Hi, Susan Finley here with Jessica Liston, who has embarked upon an extraordinary weight loss journey. So far, you've lost 100 pounds?
116.
Wow, 116 pounds. I think there's a lot that Jessica has learned that we could all learn from what she has been experiencing so far. So tell us a little bit about how long you've been doing this and what prompted you to decide to make this amazing journey.
So I had surgery on December 15th. So I've lost 116 pounds since then. But what made me want to do that is because, like I said, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I wanted to be present for my kids. I wanted to be a present mother. I wanted to be a present wife. And I was just a hermit, and I just was tired of just feeling blah all the time. And so I wanted to have the surgery because I knew it was probably my only option with well, not my only, but like one of the best options for me with like the BMI and everything that I had. And so, and I wanted to have a long life, and I knew that I was not going down that road. So I wanted to use that as a jumping point to start new, basically.
And you have used some really extraordinary, interesting techniques for staying motivated, because I know we all get motivated by, everything seems like it's insurmountable, and yet you're just chipping away at this and staying with it doggedly. How do you do this?
By staying focused on daily goals and weekly goals. If I look big picture of how much I really want, 225, 250 pounds, I get very discouraged. I even do, like they do like fundraising charts. I've done like a little chart to like keep track of my weight loss in inches. But like I said, I stay daily focused on like protein goals or exercise goals, and that motivates me. And then same with weekly goals, like closing my exercise ring and getting a little alerts even on my Apple Watch. Like I got one today that said my activity, or what is it, daily activity or trend, or like calories burned a day has increased. I'm like, yes, because when I first started, it was like, you have low cardiac health. And I was like, no joke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that Apple Watch.
I never knew.
Yeah, it will tell you. So yeah, so that's been helpful because that thing's motivating too. Getting those daily or weekly reminders, like, hey, you're doing good. Keep it up. So yeah, I definitely stay smaller focused and not so. I don't want to get forest for the trees. I can't focus. So.
How do you keep from becoming obsessed with the weight loss itself? Like, how do you keep it in a certain place or in a certain perspective?
Therapy.
That's good.
I do go to therapy. I think that's the mental piece is a big piece of that, because not only am I healing from past traumas, and a lot of the weight was from past traumas, so that's a big piece for me too. But also, I make it more goal focused or being healthier and doing it that way, focus on my health and activity more so than a number, because people are always like, what's your goal? What do you want to lose? And I'm like, I don't really have a number in mind. Mine is more like, I want to be able to go into anywhere and shop. I want to be able to walk at Disney World all day, or something with my kids, or at the beach, or do something, and never feel like I can't because I'm too fatigued or I'm not healthy enough.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So I love it, because you're much more focused on your process goals, which is one of the things we talk about all the time. Focus on the process, and it'll get you to your ultimate goal.
Yes.
So, what have, outside of discovering that you can feel better, move better, all that kind of stuff, what would you say would be one more lesson that you've learned from this whole experience?
Do it scared.
Interesting. Okay.
I waited far too long. I was too nervous. Like, oh, I'll never be able to give up Diet Coke, or I'll never be able to do this. I'll never be able to do that. Or, just all the what ifs. What if this? What if that? Do it scared, because life's too short, and you have to make yourself a priority. And I think that's another thing too, like learning to love me again and make me a priority has been huge,
You're going to make me cry.
Sorry.
Okay, this is awesome. And we're going to be following Jessica on this journey over the next several months, because I know now that she is determined and she's going to be sticking with this. And she told me earlier that she just is hoping and thinks that there are other people out there who need to hear what she has learned so that they can start their own journey.
For sure.